Hello again from me, The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw, and welcome back to this channel, providing that new car smell of fresh criticism in the BMW dealership of cultural discourse. And can I just remind you real quick to subscribe and leave a comment. Richard Osman's phenomenal bestseller, The Thursday Murder Club from 2020, was the ingenious, accessible, good-natured book which helped rebrand the English detective novel as cozy crime, started a celeb copycat publishing trend, and, being about four elderly people in a care home rising above ageist condescension to solve crimes, spoke eloquently to the shut-in frustrations and escapist yearnings of the COVID age. Now it has been adapted as a funny and likeably daft, if slightly bland, comedy drama for Netflix, which, as one character amusingly and preemptively comments, feels just like a Sunday tea-time TV crime drama. There is, of course, nothing new about these nostalgist leanings. Agatha Christie has, after all, been a solid film and TV export for over half a century. Screenwriters Katie Brand and Suzanne Heathcote adapt the novel, and director Chris Columbus robustly delivers the C major chords of mainstream entertainment. The result is some undemanding enjoyment, though the film does appear finally to be saying something rather bold, perhaps even controversial, on the subject of assisted dying. The scene is Cooper's Chase, a care facility housed in a gigantic stately home grand enough to rival Downton Abbey. The exteriors were filmed at Englefield House in Berkshire. Inhabitants are assigned huge sets of rooms. What must the fees at this extraordinary place be? The clientele have all sorts of hobbies, but the most remarkable is that of the Thursday Murder Club. Former MI6 chief Elizabeth, played by Helen Mirren, ex-trade unionist Ron, played by Pierce Brosnan, retired psychiatrist Ibrahim, played by Ben Kingsley, and one-time nurse Joyce, played by Celia Imrie, whose own obsession with providing the group with absurdly lavish cakes brings some serious bake-off energy to this picturesque tale. They meet in the Jigsaw Room every Thursday to discuss unsolved crimes supplied to them by Elizabeth's friend, a retired police officer.
In breaking news,
There's been a murder. An actual murder.
The victim appears to have been bludgeoned to death.
Now we've got a real case to solve, isn't it wonderful? Obviously, R.I.P. and all that.
And how do we catch them?
What we need is a man or a woman on the inside.
Would you like to be investigating the murder?
who do you think you are, the head of MI5?
We better get started.
Yes, intermediate knitting starts here in 1 hour.
Elizabeth's husband Stephen, played by Jonathan Pryce, has dementia and is another resident of Cooper's Chase, and Elizabeth has apparently moved there as well to be with him, though she is as vigorous and hale and hearty as all her TMC pals. When the care home's evil landlord Ian Ventham, played by David Tennant, unveils unspeakable plans to redevelop the place as luxury flats, this sets in chain violent and mysterious events involving his business partners Tony Curran, played by Jeff Bell, and Bobby Tanner, played by Richard E. Grant, which need to be investigated by local coppers DCI Chris Hudson, played by Daniel Mays, an officer with a serious chocolate habit, and WPC Donna De Freitas, Naomi Aki. But the police won't get anywhere without the help of the Thursday Murder Club, whose leader Elizabeth has icily forbidden use of the word feisty to describe them. There's a fair bit to enjoy here, with the Thursday Murder Club sometimes resembling a kind of senior citizen X-Men group whose collective superpower is invisibility. Old people can do things without people noticing them. We also get some nicely self-aware gags. Helen Mirren's character at one stage walks in and her husband says that she looks just like the Queen, which is to say, the Queen that Helen Mirren actually portrayed in the film, The Queen. Yet, when the plot has to accelerate to the point of pure silliness in its final act, the movie resembles not a Sunday night crime serial, but a weekday afternoon kids' TV show. Nothing necessarily wrong with that, of course. The keynote is fun. And that's it. Please show your emotional intelligence by giving this humble vlog a like and a share on your socials. Please subscribe and leave a comment. And yes, it's time once again for that moment where I check my dignity and self-respect at the door and beg you to buy my book, a short fiction collection entitled The Body in the Mobile Library and Other Stories. Details given below. See you next time.